Judy Sheindlin, famously known as Judge Judy, is loved for her no-nonsense attitude and tough brand of justice. Her globally broadcasted show has not only captivated audiences worldwide, but also earned her numerous accolades, including a Guinness World Record. However, there's a lot more to Judge Judy than what you see on screen. In this video, we're diving deep into the secret history of Judge Judy, including the strange relationship with her husband, Jerry Sheindlin, the times she's been sued, and what really goes on behind the scenes. Judge Judy's television journey commenced in 1996, marking a significant transition from her distinguished legal career. Unlike the meticulously constructed set of her show, Judge Judy is, in fact, a genuine, real-life judge. She embarked on her legal journey by successfully passing her bar exam in 1965. By 1972, she had assumed the role of a prosecutor in family court, where her reputation for a tough, no-nonsense attitude began to take shape. Her relentless pursuit of justice earned her promotions, eventually leading her to become a criminal court judge, and later, a supervising judge. By the time she decided to retire in 1996, she had presided over an astonishing 20,000 cases, leaving an indelible mark on the New York legal landscape. But how did this seasoned judge from Manhattan transition into the iconic, no-nonsense TV star we've all come to admire and love today? Well, it all started in 1993 when Josh Gettin, a writer for the Los Angeles Times, penned an article that celebrated Judy's unique style and unwavering commitment to justice. This article served as the initial spark that introduced Judge Judy to the public consciousness. Shortly thereafter, the iconic news magazine program, 60 Minutes, decided to shine its spotlight on her by filming a segment. That moment marked the turning point in her career, propelling her to stardom. It wasn't long before the offer for her very own television show came knocking on her door, and the rest, as they say, is history. In the years since her show first launched, Judge Judy's popularity has experienced an unprecedented surge, captivating the hearts of viewers nationwide. Today, an astounding 10 million people eagerly tune in to watch her deliver justice and wit every single day across the United States. Such remarkably longevity and unwavering support from her dedicated audience have ushered Judge Judy into a realm of unparalleled success. Her journey through the realms of television has not only turned her into a household name, but has also garnered her show's 3 prestigious Emmy Awards. Beyond the accolades and widespread acclaim, Judge Judy has etched her name in the annals of television history. She proudly holds the Guinness World Record for the longest-running show in the courtroom drama genre. While it's true that other shows like The People's Court and Divorce Court may have technically boasted more seasons, it's important to note that these seasons were not continuous and were often presided over by various arbitrators. In stark contrast, Judge Judy's consistency and unwavering commitment to her craft have set her apart. What's truly remarkable is that Judge Judy embarked on her television career at the age of 54, defying conventional expectations and proving that passion and dedication know no age boundaries. Speaking of the People's Court, it's hardly surprising that the arrival of Judge Judy on the television scene left the producers over at the People's Court feeling rather unsettled. After all, Judge Judy had quickly become a formidable competitor, siphoning off a significant portion of their viewership. Faced with this challenge, the producers of The People's Court concocted a rather ingenious plan in an attempt to recapture their lost ratings. Their cunning idea was to introduce a new judge to preside over the cases for the 1999-2000 season, hoping to lure viewers back to their program. And who did they select for this pivotal role? None other than Judge Jerry Sheindlin, the husband of the indomitable Judge Judy herself. It was a bold move that set the stage for an intriguing showdown within the same afternoon lineup, with husband and wife pitted against each other in the fierce battle for TV ratings. One can only imagine the unique dynamics at play during those dinner table conversations and family gatherings. Yet, despite the dramatic twist in their professional lives, it seemed that Judge Judy remained unfazed by the competition. When the dust settled and the viewing figures were tallied, she emerged as the clear victor, securing her position as the reigning queen of TV judges. In the end, husband Jerry would soon make way for another judge, leaving Judge Judy firmly entrenched as the undisputed top TV judge in the Sheindlin family. Beyond their television careers, the dynamic duo of Judge Judy and Judge Jerry Sheindlin has experienced their fair share of ups and downs in their private lives, creating a dramatic storyline off-camera as well. Their initial encounter was nothing short of a dramatic event in itself. As Jerry fondly recounted in an interview with the LA Times, their first meeting involved an unexpected twist. A reporter from the New York Post was present at the bar, and Jerry found himself engrossed in conversation with him about a case. Just then, Judy confidently strode in and inserted her finger into Jerry's face, inquiring, "And who is this?" Jerry, not one to back down, responded firmly, "Lady, get your finger out of my face." Little did they know that this lively exchange would mark the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Perhaps it was the unmistakable charm of Judge Judy that ultimately won him over. Surprisingly, when the time arrived for a marriage proposal, it was Judy who took the initiative. Frustrated by Jerry's apparent hesitation to pop the question, she decided to seize the moment and propose to him herself. This assertive move demonstrated Judy's no-nonsense attitude not only in the courtroom, but also in matters of the heart. However, it's worth noting that this wasn't Judy's first experience with marriage. Her previous marriage had come to an end, primarily due to her ex-husband's lack of support for her burgeoning legal career, which had yet to fully take off at the time. As we've all come to appreciate, a resolute Judge Judy wouldn't tolerate anything less than unwavering support for her ambitions. Indeed, Judy Sheindlin's journey through matrimony has had its share of twists and turns, including a divorce and a remarriage. However, her relationship with Jerry Sheindlin isn't your typical love story, as it's marked by separation and reconciliation. Their first marriage came to an end during a challenging period in Judy's life. Following the emotional blow of her father, Murray Blum's passing, Judy felt a deep sense of emotional neglect from Jerry. She had shared a particularly close bond with her father, and his loss left her in need of support and a shoulder to lean on. Regrettably, Judy found that Jerry wasn't providing the solace and understanding she longed for during that difficult time. This emotional strain ultimately led to their divorce. Fortunately, love can find a way, and within a year of their separation, the couple decided to give their marriage another chance. Judy candidly expressed her feelings at the time, stating, "I missed him, and I really found out. And this is not to denigrate your species. Actually, most men are alike." Their second marriage, like any relationship, faced its own set of challenges. In 2002, the couple found themselves at the center of controversy when accusations arose that Jerry had been discovered in bed with a former housemaid who was 25 years his junior. While these allegations were never officially confirmed, Judy addressed the situation in a Larry King interview where she asserted, "The only thing I can tell you is, I didn't fool around. I don't have a boyfriend that I can tell you for sure, for certain." Her words left room for interpretation, sparking conversations about trust and fidelity in their marriage. In addition to her illustrious career as a judge and television personality, Judge Judy also has a fulfilling family life. As she shared in a revealing interview, her journey into motherhood began at the young age of 20 when she and her first husband, Ronald Levy, welcomed their first child, Jamie, in 1966. 2 years later, they joyfully embraced parenthood again with the birth of their son, Adam, in 1968. Following her divorce from Ronald and her marriage to Jerry Sheindlin, Judy expanded her family once more, officially becoming a stepmother to Jerry's 3 children, Nicole, Jonathan, and Gregory, who are now adults forging their own paths in law and medicine. Moreover, Judge Judy takes immense pride in her role as a grandmother, with 13 cherished grandchildren bringing boundless joy to her life. In the world of television, the behind-the-scenes decisions can often be as captivating as the on-screen drama. As we delve deeper into the intriguing story of Judge Judy, we're about to uncover how she selects real-life cases for her show, a moment when she faced a health scare during filming, and the legal battles she's had to navigate herself. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to show your support. Now, let's go back to the early days of the show's inception. Judge Judy, despite being the namesake of the show, initially had different ideas about what to call it. Her first choice was hot bench, a term frequently used in the appellate court. However, the producers didn't share her enthusiasm for the name, as they believed it wouldn't resonate with audiences unfamiliar with the legal system. Interestingly, they would later go on to create a show called Hot Bench years down the line. Her next concept was to name the show Judy Justice. This idea was born from hearing her courtroom officers warn parents delinquent in child support payments that they were in for some Judy justice if they didn't comply. Once again, the producers didn't entirely embrace the idea. However, it's worth noting that in an interview with Ellen, Judge Judy revealed her future plans. When her contract with CBS expires in 2021, she announced that she'll be leaving the network and launching a new show on a different network, aptly named Judy Justice. Regardless of the title, the original decision to name her show Judge Judy has indeed proven to be a stroke of genius. It's a testament to her unique identity and the fact that she couldn't be easily replaced like other judges on rival shows. Judge Judy's iconic white lace collar is undoubtedly one of her most distinctive features. Surprisingly, this wasn't part of the standard attire for female judges, but rather a clever choice made by Judge Judy herself to create a less intimidating atmosphere in her courtroom. It turns out that there's an interesting backstory to this unique accessory. When Judge Judy was first appointed as a judge, she and her husband decided to celebrate by taking a trip to Greece. During their vacation, Judy stumbled upon a kiosk where a local craftsman had handmade a beautiful white lace collar. She was immediately drawn to it and decided to purchase it. The reason behind her choice was twofold. Firstly, she wanted the lace collar to disarm the litigants who entered her courtroom, making her appear less threatening. However, there was another practical aspect to her decision. She noticed that male judges typically wore stiff-collared white dress shirts with colorful neckties peeking out from their robes. This created a pleasant and colorful contrast between their black robes and their faces. In contrast, female judges didn't have this advantage. Their black robes would often highlight any skin tone irregularities or signs of sleep deprivation, leaving them more exposed. Judy, always a forward thinker, recognized that the white lace collar would not only serve to disarm litigants, but also help perk up her face and enhance her overall presence on the bench. So, while Judge Judy's lace collar has become an iconic part of her image, it also demonstrates her keen attention to detail and her ability to make practical choices that have had a lasting impact on her courtroom demeanor. While Judge Judy is famous for her no-nonsense approach and her propensity for delivering memorable Judaisms in her courtroom, she doesn't necessarily maintain a traditional judge's attire when the cameras aren't rolling. One might think that her stern demeanor and penchant for calling out litigants' inappropriate clothing choices would extend to her own wardrobe, but in reality, Judge Judy opts for a more casual look when she's not on the air. Underneath her judge's robe, you won't find the typical black gown and formal attire that you might expect. Instead, Judy Sheindlin prefers to dress casually for the job. You might be surprised to learn that her usual courtroom attire includes jeans paired with a comfortable tank top or t-shirt. It's an interesting contrast to her reputation for enforcing strict dress codes in her courtroom, where she's been known to publicly chastise litigants who arrive in skimpy or inappropriate attire. Her remarks often include questions like, "Would you wear that outfit to church?" Or, "Where's the rest of her outfit?" Yet when the cameras are off, Judge Judy is happy to keep it casual, adhering to her own unspoken Casual Friday policy. When it comes to the world of Judge Judy, there's often been speculation and criticism about whether the show is staged or not. However, the truth may surprise you. While it's true that some elements might not be exactly as they appear, labeling the show as entirely staged is far from accurate. One aspect that often raises eyebrows is the audience in the courtroom. You might be surprised to learn that the individuals posing as family members or spectators are not random people but paid extras. Yes, you heard that right, paid extras. Even Hollywood actress Amy Schumer once played the role of an extra on the show. If you ever had the desire to join the courtroom, all it takes is an email to the show's producers along with your details and a headshot. If you're chosen, you'll be expected to adhere to a business casual dress code and show up at 8:30 in the morning. And, just for enjoying the show, you'll receive a cool $8 an hour for your time. But here's the catch. The cases Judge Judy presides over are absolutely real, so why would anyone willingly air their personal disputes to the public eye? Well, Judge Judy has some compelling incentives in place to attract willing litigants. To find these litigants, you need a dedicated team, and Judge Judy certainly has that with 60 staff members on the hunt. These 60 individuals spend their days poring over lawsuits in small claims courts, searching for compelling cases, particularly those involving complex relationships like ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, siblings, or spouses. Once they identify a promising case, typically involving some kind of personal connection, they copy the pertinent details under the Freedom of Information Act and send them to the show's producers. It's then that the real action begins. The producers reach out to the litigants, presenting them with a unique proposition. In exchange for foregoing their civil court hearing, they're offered a free trip to the glamorous city of Los Angeles, an $850 appearance fee, and a daily rate of $40. But that's not all. Here's the kicker. Any judgment awarded is paid by the show, not by the plaintiff or defendant. It's a pretty sweet deal, considering you get your day in court on national television, and even if the verdict doesn't go your way, the show picks up the tab. It's almost like a paid vacation, with the small caveat of being confined to hours of taping and having your legal dispute unfold in front of millions of households. Still, for many, it's a preferable alternative to facing financial consequences if they were to lose a court case and have to foot the bill themselves. While it's clear that some elements of Judge Judy's courtroom may have a touch of dramatic flair, there are moments when reality intervenes in a truly unexpected way. One such instance occurred when an earthquake decided to join the proceedings, and the judge had to seek shelter under her desk while everyone else scrambled to safety. Now, that might sound like something straight out of a disaster movie, but it happened right in the middle of filming. However, as nerve-wracking as an earthquake in the courtroom may be, it pales in comparison to another real-life scare that Judge Judy experienced. During the filming of one of her cases, she had a health scare involving a TIA, which stands for transient ischemic attack, essentially a mini-stroke. The situation became so serious that a 911 call was placed, and Judge Judy found herself spending an overnight stay at the hospital. She later described the experience as feeling like everything was moving in slow motion while she was asking questions. In interviews following this incident, she admitted to ignoring the warning signs leading up to it, and that turned out to be a significant mistake. Now, she uses her own experience to urge others to be vigilant and pay attention to the warning signs that their bodies may be sending them, rather than brushing them off. When it comes to her earnings, Judge Judy reigns supreme not only among judges, but also within the realm of television stars. With a reported annual income of a staggering $47 million, she's undoubtedly the highest-paid judge globally and ranks among the top-earning television personalities. To put it in perspective, the only other American TV show host surpassing Judge Judy's earnings is Ellen DeGeneres. What's truly remarkable is that Judge Judy has complete control over her salary negotiations. When the time comes for contract renewal, she meets with the president of CBS over dinner, and without any negotiations or haggling, she simply writes down her salary demand and seals it in an envelope. In fact, there was an occasion when the president of the network attempted to hand her an envelope with his own offer, and she was so firm in her stance that she didn't even open it. Judge Judy knows her worth and stands by the figure she sets. So, what does Judge Judy like to do with all that wealth? Well, she's not one to shy away from indulging in the finer things in life. She's invested in numerous multi-million-dollar mansions, acquired a private yacht, and travels via her own private jet. However, amidst all the opulence, she still maintains a taste for simplicity. One of her favorite indulgences is something as humble as an Egg McMuffin for breakfast. She once quipped, "I still think an Egg McMuffin is the best breakfast." This preference for the iconic fast food breakfast item dates back to her days working in the family court, and it's a reminder that even with her immense wealth, Judge Judy appreciates life's simple pleasures. While we often see Judge Judy presiding over cases, it's intriguing to note that she hasn't been shy about finding herself on the other side of the bench as a defendant in court cases. On several occasions, litigants have attempted to sue Judge Judy and the CBS network, targeting her for various reasons. One notable case involved Sandy Spreckman and Kay Switzer, who claimed they played a pivotal role in developing the show back in 1995, but were subsequently excluded from the profits. In pursuit of justice, they filed a lawsuit against Judge Judy and CBS, seeking a hefty sum of $4,750,000 in damages. However, their legal battle didn't end in their favor, as the presiding judge ultimately dismissed the case. Another legal showdown unfolded in 2018 when an LA talent agency, Rebel Entertainment, sought to sue both Judge Judy and CBS. Their grievance revolved around Judge Judy's substantial salary, as their contract entitled them to receive 5% of the show's profits. CBS countered their claim by asserting that the show didn't generate any profit. In fact, it operated at a loss due to Judge Judy's annual salary of $47 million. Rebel Entertainment argued that this arrangement amounted to a conspiracy between CBS and Judge Judy to deprive them of their rightful earnings. However, the court ruled in favor of CBS, emphasizing that the network had attempted to negotiate Judge Judy's salary, but she stood firm and presented a take-it-or-leave-it offer. CBS had no alternative but to meet her demands, a decision that was well within their rights according to the law. Every so often, even celebrities find themselves seeking Judge Judy's distinctive brand of justice. Well, depending on how you define celebrity, that is. One notable appearance was by actress Roz Kelly, best known for her role as Pinky Tuscadero on Happy Days. In 1996, Roz found herself on the show as the plaintiff, taking her plastic surgeon to court over a leaky breast implant that was hindering her acting career. The following year, former Sex Pistols frontman John Lydon, famously known as Johnny Rotten, appeared as a defendant. He was facing a lawsuit from his drummer, Robert Williams, who had been hired to accompany Lydon on a solo tour. Williams was seeking compensation for lost wages and claimed an assault had occurred during their working relationship. Despite Lydon's occasional courtroom theatrics, the verdict ultimately favored him. As we've delved into the fascinating world of Judge Judy, it's clear that her impact reaches far beyond the TV screen. Whether it's her iconic lace collar, her no-nonsense approach to justice, or the occasional celebrity appearance, Judge Judy has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your favorite Judge Judy moment or case? Have you ever encountered an unusual courtroom situation? Share your stories and thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more intriguing insights into the lives of remarkable individuals. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.